Thank you very much, appreciate that. We really do appreciate the enthusiasm, let's just remember this is not a sporting event, it's a concert, so you can cheer loud, but the screaming and all that, we're good, we're okay up here. The first piece we played was African Sketches, which featured 3 different African folk songs that you might hear. This next piece, we're gonna be improvising a little bit because it's called Bicycle Racing. You're supposed to picture yourself as a little kid kind of flying down the hill and riding your bike and having a good time. But we're gonna be trying out somebody new with our bells tonight. So I don't want to put him too much on the spot, but Ahmed, you are going to Michigan, right? Yeah, so he should be able to handle this. He's filling in for our bell, so he is gonna be the bell tonight.
Jillian Newton. I am the choir teacher here. This is the third hour choir. We are going to do a set of choir songs. While we do those choir songs, there will be people moving a little bit. So choirs, just a reminder, we're gonna exit and enter off this side of the stage now to do minimal amount of interruption. We so appreciate you all being here. A reminder to make sure you can look at your program to see what's coming up next, who's singing a solo, what's going on. But then we just ask that you are listening without talking and ready to clap when we're done. Thank you so much. Here is Halo by Beyonce. Hi, one more thing. Can we turn off the flashes, please? Thank you so much. It's really distracting. Thank you. All right, next up we have a solo. Third hour choir is going to silently leave the stage one row at a time this way. Here we go, we have Fatima and Nassar singing Jealousy, Jealousy.
I kinda wanna throw my phone across the room, 'cause all I see are girls too good to be true, with paper white teeth and perfect bodies. Wish I didn't care. No, their beauty's not my like, but it feels like the weight is on my back, and I can't let it go. Cause comparison is killing me slowly. I think too much about kids who don't know me. I'm so sick of myself. Rather be anyone else. But jealousy started following me. Started following me. And I see everyone getting all the things I want. I'm happy for them, but they're looking, I'm not. Just cool vintage clothes and vacation photos I can send. God else I'm crazy, the win is not my loss. I know it's true, but I can't help getting caught up in it all. Yeah, caught comparison is killing me slowly. I think too much about kids who don't know me. I'm so sick of myself. Rather be anyone else. But jealousy. All your friends are so cool. You go out every night in your daddy's nice car. Yeah, you living the life. Pretty face, a pretty boyfriend too. Wanna be so bad, I don't even know you. All I see is what I should be. Happier, prettier, jealousy. All I see is what I should be. I'm losing it, all I get is jealousy. Cut comparison, it's killing me slowly. I think too much about kids who don't know me. I'm so sick of myself. Rather be anyone else. But jealousy. I'm so sick of myself. I'd rather be anyone else. But jealousy started following me.
All right, give it up for Fatima and Nassar. Not even a senior, more to come. All right, here is fourth hour singing Umbrella by Rihanna.
In the dark, you can't see shiny cars. That's when you need me there. Will you always share? Because when the sunshine reaches I'ma stick it out till the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, know that we'll still have each other. You can stand under my umbrella. You can stand under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, eh, eh, eh. Under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, eh, eh, eh. Under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, eh, eh, eh. Under my umbrella. Ella, Ella, eh, 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 eh.
Next, we're going to have a small group called Jamileh that's going to sing.
No, I can't take one more step towards you, 'cause all that's waiting is regret. And don't you know I'm not your ghost anymore? You lost the love I love the most. I learned to live half a life, and now you want me one more time. And who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts and tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. So don't come back for me. Who do you think you are? I hear you're asking all around if I am anywhere to be found. But I have grown too strong to ever fall back in your arms. I learned to live half a life, and now you want me one more time. And who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts and tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. So don't come back for me. Who do you think you are? It took so long just to feel alright. Remember how you told me the light in my eyes. I wish I had missed the first time that we kissed, 'cause you broke all your promises, and now you're back. You don't get to get me back. And who do you think you are? Run around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts and tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. So don't come back for me. Don't come back at all. Who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts and tearing love apart. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. Don't come back for me. Don't come back at all. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You think you are.
We are women of many talents, so we're going to feature Sandra Gerard on guitar, Welcome, Sandra. This is Fix You by Coldplay.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired you can't breathe, stuck in reverse, and the tears come streaming down your face. When you lose someone you can't replace, when you love someone that goes to waste, could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Tears stream down your face when you lose something you cannot replace. Tears stream down your face, and tears stream down your face. I promise you that I will learn from my mistakes. Tears stream down your face, and it will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Sixth hour to stay on. All right, sixth hour. Come on up. Stand up, please. Thank you. All right, let's give up one more time for Jamileh. Woo! That is our small ensemble, advanced women's small ensemble. They meet after school, and they practice on their own time often during class. They'll go and practice in a practice room on their own. They're very, very awesome. They worked really hard for that. All right, bringing up sixth hour, this is Someone Like You by Adele.
I heard that you're settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you. Oh, friend, why are you so shy? Ain't like you know that. So high on the line. I hate to turn off out of the blue. I invited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't find it. I already see my face, and that you be reminded that for me, it and mistakes their memories made. Who would have known how bittersweet this would taste? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts too long, but sometimes it hurts instead. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes it lasts too long, but sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lasts too long, but sometimes it hurts instead.
All right, next up, we're going to bring up the orchestra.
Edgar Allan Poe was born January 19th, 1809, and died October 7th, 1849. He was an American writer, poet, editor, and literary critic. Poe is best known for his poetry and short stories, particularly his tales of mystery, including The Fall of the House of Usher, The Mask of the Red Death, and The Raven. Tonight, the Fordson Chamber Orchestra will present a cross-curricular performance of one of Poe's most famous short stories, The Telltale Heart. In The Telltale Heart, we see the struggle between a young man and his elderly landlord. The young man has no ill will towards the old man, but is haunted to the point of murder by the old man's eye that reminds him of a vulture. Even with the old man's death, he will be haunted by the thought of the vulture eye and the continuous beating of the heart. If you listen carefully, you may also hear that heart tonight here. Please welcome Senior Cheyenne Brown as she narrates The Telltale Heart, accompanied by the Fordson Chamber Orchestra. When we play this, you're going to hear narration and then you're going to hear music. So we will be stopping frequently. If you could hold your applause to the very end, you'll know you're done when I turn around. But like I said, we're going to stop frequently, so hold your applause to the very, very end.
It is impossible to say how the idea first entered my head. There was no reason for what I did. I did not hate the old man. I even loved him. He had never hurt me. I did not want his money. I think it was his eye. His eye was like one of those of a vulture, one of those terrible birds that watch and wait as an animal dies, and then they fall upon a dead body and pull it to pieces to eat it. When the old man looked at me with his vulture eye, a cold feeling went up and down my back. Even the blood became cold. And so I finally decided I had to kill the old man and close those eyes forever. So you think that I am mad. A madman cannot plan. But you should have seen me. During all of that week, I was as friendly to the old man as I could be, warm and loving. Every night at about midnight, I slowly opened his door, and when the door was opened wide enough, I put in my hand and then in my head. In my hand I held a light, covered with a cloth so that no light showed. I stood there quietly. Then carefully lifted the cloth just a little so that a single, thin, small light fell across that eye. For several nights I did this, 7 long nights. Always the eye was closed, so I could not do this work. For it was not the old man I felt I had to kill. It was the eye, his evil eye. And every morning I went into his room with a warm, friendly voice and asked him how he slept. He could not guess that every night, just at 12, I looked at him as he slept. On the 8th night, I was more careful than usual as I opened the door. The hands of a clock moved more quickly than did my hand. Never before had I felt so strongly of my power, but now I was sure of success. The old man was lying there, not dreaming that I was in his door. Suddenly he moved in his bed. You may think I became afraid, but no. The darkness in his room was thick and black, so I knew he could not see the opening in the door. I continued to push the door open, slowly, softly. I put in my head and then in my hand with the covered light. Suddenly the old man straight up in his bed and cried, "Who's there?" I stood quite still. For a whole hour I did not move, nor did I hear him lie back down in his bed. He just sat there, listening. Then I heard a sound, a low cry of fear which escaped from the old man. Now I knew that he was sitting up in his bed, filled with fear. I knew that he knew I was there. He did not see me there. He could not hear me there. He felt me there. Now he knew death was standing there. Slowly, little by little, I lifted the cloth until a thin beam of light escaped to fall upon that vulture eye. It was open, wide open, and my anger increased as it looked straight at me. I could not see the old man's face, only that eye, the hard blue eye, and the blood in my body became like ice. Have I not told you that my hearing had become unusually strong? I could now hear a low, dull, quick sound, much such as a sound as a watch makes when enveloped in cotton. Now it was the beating of the old man's heart. I tried to stand quietly, but the sound grew louder, and the old man's fear must have been great indeed. As the sound grew louder, my anger became greater and more painful. But it was more than anger. The dark and silence of the bedroom, my anger became fear, for the heart was beating so loudly that I was sure someone must hear it. The time had come. I rushed into the room crying, "Die, die!" The old man gave a loud cry of fear as I fell upon him and held the bed covers tightly over his head. His heart was still beating, but I smiled as I felt that success was near. For many minutes, that heart continued. Last night, the beating stopped. The old man was dead. I took away the bed covers and held my ear over his heart. There was no sound. Yes, he was dead, dead as stone. His eyes would trouble me no more. So I am mad, you say. You should have seen how careful I was to put the body where no one could find it. First I cut off the head, then the arms, then the legs. I was careful not to let a single drop of blood fall on the floor. I pulled up 3 boards that formed the floor and put the pieces of the body down there. I carefully placed the boards down again, so carefully that no human eye could see that they had been moved. As I finished this work, I heard that someone was at the door. It was about 4 o'clock in the morning, but still dark. I had no fear as I went down to open the door. 3 men were at the door, officers of the police department. One of the neighbors had heard the old man's cry and had called the police. These 3 had come to ask questions and to search the home. I invited the policemen in. I said the cry was my own, from a dream. I told them the old man was away. He had gone to visit a friend in the country. I told them to search the whole house, to search it well. I led them finally to the old man's bedroom, as if I were playing a game with them. I asked them to sit down, talk for a while. My easy, quiet manner made the policemen believe my story. So they sat talking to me in a friendly way. But although I answered them in the same way, I soon wished that they would go. My head hurt, and there was a strange sound in my ears. So I talked more and faster, but the sound became clearer, and still they sat and talked. Suddenly, I knew the sound was not just in my ears, and it was not just inside my head. I must have become visibly white. I talked faster and louder. The sound, too, became louder. Low, dull, quick, much like a sound a watch makes when enveloped in cotton. A sound I knew well. Louder it became. Why did the men not go? Louder, louder. I stood up and walked quickly around the room. I pushed my chair across the floor to make more noise, to cover up this terrible sound. Yet still, the men sat and talked and smiled. Was it possible that they could not hear? Almighty God, no. They heard, they suspect, they know. I was certain of it. They knew. Now it was them who were playing a game with me. I was suffering more than I could bear from their smiles, from that sound. It's growing louder, louder, louder. Suddenly I could bear it no longer. I pointed at the boards and cried, yes, yes, I killed him. Tear up the boards and you shall see. I killed him. But why does the hideous heart not stop? Why does it not stop beating?
We were both young when I first saw you. I closed my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on a balcony in summer air. See the lights, see the party, the ball gowns. See you make your way through the crowd and say hello. Little did I know that you were Romeo, you were throwing pebbles, and my daddy said stay away from Julia. But you were, I was crying on the staircase, begging you please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All there's left to do is run. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say. So I sneak out to the garden to see you. We keep quiet 'cause we're dead if they knew. So close your eyes. Escape this town for a little while. Oh, oh, 'cause you were Romeo as a scarlet letter. And my daddy said stay away from Julia. But you were everything to me. I was begging you, please don't go. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All there's left to do is run. You'll be the prince and I'll be the princess. It's a love story,
Baby, just say yes. Romeo, save me. They're trying to tell me how to feel. This love is difficult, but it's real. Don't be afraid, we'll make it out of this mess. It's a love story, baby, just say yes. I got tired of waiting, wondering if you were ever coming around. My faith in you is fading. When I met you on the outskirts of town, and I said, Romeo, save me, I've been feeling so alone. I keep waiting for you, but you never come. Is this in my head? I don't know what to think. He knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring and said, marry me, Julia, and never have to be alone. I love you, and that's all I really know. Talk to your dad, go pick out a white dress. It's a love story, baby, just say yes.
Next up, we have our final senior duet. This is Gigi, Khaireddine, and Banean, Alkazal. Once again, accompanied by Sandra on guitar.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Ooh, ooh.
Turn on mic 2. There we go. We will now feature Nassar Sharif, who is our voice specialist, who has helped us with these next 2 songs. If you know them, you can sing along.
Bada Yatathana, Lamma Bada Yatathana, Khaireddine Jamileh Fatima,
All right, the next song we have is Nasam, Alayna. If you know it, feel free to sing along. If we can have more of the track, even in the house and the monitors, that would be great. All right. Thank you for your enthusiasm. Finally, we have the senior awards, and then we're going to sing And So It Goes. So we will quickly do the senior awards, and then we will sing. Ms. Conrad's going to pass around the lyric sheets. Make sure you have one. go. Yeah.
Okay. We appreciate your patience. Spring concerts are always longer because we have a lot of material we want to share with you that we've been working on. Not only that, we also have a large group of individuals that we need to recognize for all of their dedication to the group. This group of seniors, to me, has been extremely special because they started as freshmen, normal freshman year, clowning around, trying to figure themselves out. 10th grade year was going really well, and then you guys all know what happened in 2020. Something called COVID hit, and we lost the rest of their 10th grade year, and then their entire 11th grade year was online. So coming back this year as seniors and coming back doing school in what we consider a normal way has been extra special. And I've been dreading this moment for a long time, excited for it, but dreading it. In the program, if you went and got your QR codes and did that, COVID struck again. Our plaques that we have for our students have not come in yet. They are in transit, they're on a UPS truck somewhere, but you know they probably will show up tomorrow. But there is a picture of it. I want you to be able to see it, so before you go, grab the QR code. We're giving those to our seniors who have 8 semesters of being in our program. So that means they've started in their freshman year and they've gone all the way through, whether it was at this school or at a different school. We're also, for 6 semesters, so our juniors, they would also get a varsity letter, but it would be music themed. That too is in the digital program for you to see. So all of these seniors that I call up will be receiving both of those. So I'm gonna call them up one at a time. I'm gonna ask them to stand up here for a photo op. So when you guys come up here, stand up here nice. Don't do anything clowning, okay? I'm gonna bring up Alex Nassar. Come on up, Alex. Kasim Bazzi, come on up. Right up here, Alex. You gotta be up here, buddy. We want to see you. Cheyenne Brown. Sajad Ali. Big Mike Fawaz. Abdullah Mustafa. Alex, you guys might want to slide down this way. Keep sliding this way. Ahmed Sharif. Nisreen Ismail. Mesa Kamawadan. Wasim Abdulrahman. See why I'm really worried? See how many people are coming on stage? It's a lot of students. Aya Bazzi. Rawan Ayad.
I love her.
Fatima Dabaja. Asil Al-Marsri. Fatima Bearcat. Miriam Jaber. And when you know, COVID struck again today. When I went up to pick up the plaque for our Director's Awards, I have a student in band and a student in orchestra that they will have their names as, I can't really call them top student because I have so many great students, but I had to pick 2. So I have, for band, I have Miss Rawan Rizk. Come on up, Rawan. And for orchestra, Zainab Hashim. I could literally be here for hours and tell you stories about all of these students and what they mean to me. Thank you so much for believing in what we do here and allowing your students to participate, scratching on their instruments at home and annoying you with making you bring them up here for stuff after school or in the evening. We really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you, senior class. I love you guys. I will miss you. You are always welcome back in my room. Stay up here for a minute.
All right.
Stay up here.
choir, so in 4 years, get ready, there's gonna be a ton of seniors. So right now we have 3 choir members to honor who have been in choir for 3 years or 4 years, and that is Rana, Ayat, and Gigi. Come on up. And my Director's Award did come in, except it spelled the name a little bit wrong, so that's okay. And I am pleased to announce the Director's Award this year goes to Gigi Khaireddine. Congratulations. Very well deserved. All of the seniors are awesome. Thank you, seniors. You're so great. It's been an amazing year, a very interesting and building year, but we're very excited for these seniors and for what's to come. So congratulations.
So, Mr. Taylor has done so much for us. We were gonna get him a gift, and it happened to not work out, but we really just wanted to show him our appreciation for absolutely everything that he does for us. He literally could not do anything more for all of us, and everybody down there too. He does so much for everybody, and I don't think that there's anything that we can say.
Seniors, you guys can go ahead and head down. Let's stay after for a photo op real quick while we clean up the stage. But you guys can go ahead and go back down to your seats. Down there, that way, Mike, that way, or this way.
Thank you for supporting us this year. We are all set. Thank you again. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. Thank you. Seniors, come up here for a picture, please.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.